Welcome back to Controlled Chaos. We're your hosts, Caitlin and Christian, and a little bit of a channel update. We didn't post last week because I had shit to do. I'm a man. I have shit to do. Literally, I just went to the store, and by the time I came back, it was like 5 o'clock. Probably could have recorded a late night little podcast, but I just didn't feel like contacting Christian. So that's kind of like the reason why we didn't post. We're back for our weekly podcast. So yeah, Christian.
Yes. Okay, so first of all, we'd like to address, our recent news, which is basically just saying, just trying to inform you all about what's happening right now and what happened yesterday. Well, on Thursday, since we're recording Friday, since you guys will be listening to this on Saturday most likely or whenever. Thursday, what's today? Like the 15th, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was the 14th.
Yeah.
Yeah. So November 14th, 2019, another school shooting happened, sadly, at Clarita High School. And it's this story will kind of lead into our main topic of the day. But it's kind of crazy hearing about the story and hearing how it was just because usually when you hear about these school shooting
It's the white guy in the
events,
corner.
what? Oh yeah,
White guy. It's a white guy with a hoodie in the corner.
yeah, like you always people always say, oh yeah, like they always expected that kid to do like something. Like he was always like the quiet kid or like the weird kid. No one talked to him or whatever. People made fun of him all the time. But then this kid, he just was like a normal kid. They said a normal kid. Quotations around normal kid. And how he talked to people. He seemed happy. He seemed nice. He wasn't the weird quiet kid in the corner of the classroom, and that just happened. And it's kind of crazy having to see that something like this happening again, and like how many times it's happened in throughout this year alone, and just in these past few years and all that. Yeah, and it's super scary and thinking about okay, when's the next time that's gonna happen? If it's gonna happen next to near us or whatever.
Y'all used to worry about the quiet kid in the corner. Now y'all have to worry about the regular kid listening to a break or something. Somebody next to that pull out an AK from his fucking backpack.
Yeah, and one of the things that a lot of these shooters and all that are usually considered by the media is incels. I'm not for any of you that don't know what an incel is. It's basically someone who they don't put themselves out into society much, and they blame others for all their problems. So let's say they have girl problems, they can't get with a girl, they can't talk to a girl, and they're scared of talking to them, leading to them hating them, saying that all girls hate me. Why do girls hate me if I'm just trying to be nice to them and trying to give them a happy life or whatever. And it's sure, you may have that good intention of wanting to be with someone and make them happy, but at the same time, not everyone's gonna like you. And when you just keep trying to get someone to like you, it's just gonna come off creepy, and that's why they think you're creepy, because you are being creepy. And
Hey girl, let me just take you to my castle and we can chill.
well, why aren't you dating me? I am nice to you. I bought you dinner, and you don't let me do it in bed tonight.
Have you seen the meme where it's the guy that says, I brought my e-girlfriend a limited edition anime, whatever it's called, like the figurine, and then he sends the code, right? And then the girl blocks him the next day.
Oh no, I saw. Well, I'm not sure if you got it wrong, but I think I saw that exact meme, but it was different than the one I saw. It was the one. Oh, I just bought my future girlfriend a present, and it was
Oh,
it was a Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, oh, it was a Switch.
Yeah, it was a Nintendo Switch, and he sends it out to her, and he's like, "Guys, do you know if I can cancel a FedEx order?" She blocked me right after I sent her the confirmation.
It sucks. Yeah.
I know, and it's kind of sad seeing that people resort to this type of stuff, seeing that they'll spend so much time and money trying to go after a girl that obviously is using them for the moment of getting what they want, knowing that they'll do whatever they want, thinking that in the end they'll get the girl in return, which in the end that's not whatever happens, and the girl ends up just saying, "Oh, you're creepy. We're just friends. That was never supposed to be like that," and
And then that leads to the Simps.
yes, the Sims. You
We
know,
all know.
you want to explain what a simp is,
The
Caitlin?
Sims are the people that you see on your Instagram feed posting a little Uzi Vert song that's never been released with sad rainbow, where like rain clouds in the background, them like crying in the corner. Those are Sims. It's the people that comment on your post, being like, "You're so beautiful, but I would never have you because I'm ugly." They're the people that make TikToks for no reason and put the weird caption on the side like, "This is how you'd be like if you dated me," and then it's just them crying in the corner. You know, that's like Sims.
I've seen these memes where it's a girl and she'll say like, an opinion on Twitter, right? I saw one that was saying about Coke and Pepsi. I don't remember what she chose. I think she chose Pepsi, and this dude comments on her Twitter post and says, "Oh, Coke is definitely the best one, and like there's something wrong with you or whatever." And then later he DMs this girl, right? And he says something along the lines of, "Oh, sorry, I didn't notice you were a girl." And obviously, such a pretty one at that too, and saying like, "Oh, I'm sorry for my outrageous statement. Now that I think about it, Pepsi is pretty good." And just like a bunch of like just weird stuff
The
to kind of
Simp,
like,
I like to call it the Simp formula.
yeah, and like you can tell immediately once this man found out that it was a girl who tweeted this out, he was like, "Oh shit! If I DM her and say, 'Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. You were correct the whole time, and my opinion is invalid,' next to yours, then maybe she'll spare me some coochie."
Gucci,
So
man.
yeah, and like you always see this type of stuff. You'll see Instagram posts, a lot of Twitter posts, Facebook posts, I guess, but like who uses Facebook anymore?
Yeah.
And you're like, girls posting pictures of themselves, and like, they'll post a post and they'll have like a caption that'll say something where they're complaining about their lives,
Oh, and then
and
you have the simp attack where it's like, don't worry, I can DM me and I'll show you what a girl should be treated like, or oh, I'll treat you better, whatever. And you act some bullshit. It's funny because people associate simps with males. Oh shit. Right, yeah.
okay,
Sorry.
sorry for that like weird interruption that you may have just heard.
Or may or
we
may
thought
not.
like someone was dying or something. We had
Yeah.
to pause
There
real
was like a
quick.
lot of yelling. Alright, but back to what I was saying about simps. People associate simps with males only. And it's kind of funny. Because I'm not gonna lie, a lot of it's just males though.
Yeah, because
Because
the majority is
it's just
males.
males which is simping. High key though, but some girls know how to simp also. Even though when you see a girl simp, it's like, oh wait, it's a girl simp. That's okay. It's fine. It's just an edgy girl that I can probably date because I'm an edgy dude or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck. It's like a really bad. Y'all talk about like double standards and shit. It's like when it comes to like simping, when it comes to emotional simp hours, I guess you can say, and a girl posts it, it's like you gotta treat the girl right. And if a guy posts it, it's like if it's a girl commenting on a guy simp, they just call them pussies, and they're like, why the fuck do you care if a girl left you? But if you comment on a girl, why do you be crying because the guy left you? They start like all their friend group, their mom, their dad, their aunt, their uncle, their cousin, their third nephew, their dog, even start spamming you hate comments on how you made her kill herself or something, and I'm like, bro, you know, fucking chill on that, right? Like, bro, you think just because you fucking posted that you're gonna go kill himself? If they do that, they're just weak minded. But like a lot of like people just associate simps with guys, and it's like that's kind of like a one thing where it's like simps are usually just it's a broad spectrum of things. 'Cause it's like actually literally moving hands in a circle thing. You have to see me and shit. Um, Simps like simping is a general term for one. Simping it just means being sad or thinking sad thoughts or listening to sad music. That's what simping is as a whole. And then you got simps, which is a noun, which just means people that do that. And it's like, all right, cool, yeah, that's people in general. Like anybody can simp. I can simp. Christian can fucking simp on whatever the fuck happened to Batman and shit. You know, I can simp on my anime girl dying in my favorite anime. You know, I simp on that shit or whatever. You know, it's a general term. But like some simps take it to the whole extent where they just like literally just have to post it constantly annoying people with their like texting their friends like, all right, bro, I got rejected again for the past like week by the same girl. And so you think you learned from your mistake of trying to go after the same damn girl that you just fucking knew was not gonna like you in that same extent, but you still pursued it, thinking you have a different outcome, but you don't, and it's kind of annoying. That's mainly what a simp is. It's just a person that just wants a relationship. That's usually what it is.
Yeah, you can't always keep going after the same girl. If you keep going after the same girl and start complaining about like, okay, why didn't she want to date me? It's not that like, something's going wrong, but it's at that point. It's like to her, it's just creepy. and she's already stated that she's not interested in you, and you keep trying to change your mind, it's going to be annoying, even more creepy, and just like, flat out annoying.
Yeah.
And like, okay, maybe if like you like it was in like, a month, and like you've already tried going after like 10 different girls or whatever, and like, no one's like, everyone's kept rejecting you.
Hey,
Okay, maybe then
at
something's
that
gone,
point,
like maybe something's wrong, and like you got to realize, okay, what am I doing wrong right now? Am I like, not dressing right? Do I make myself look like some hobo who like just came into this mall trying to come after girls or whatever? um do I smell weird? Do I look messy? Is my hygiene not good? Do I need to work out?
yeah,
Or like, am I just going after the completely wrong type of girls?
there's a lot of factors in why a girl won't like you, or even why a boy won't like you. Even for girls have this problem too. Not gonna fucking just say guys have this problem, but majority of guys do go after girls. That's what I'm just really explaining. Like on the guy spectrum of things, I'm not a fucking girl, so I'm not gonna know what a girl does to fucking prepare herself to meet a guy. If they're gonna go after pursue a guy, that's their thing. At that point we have to invite a girl on here to explain that to us. But like at least for guys, like after a guy gets rejected multiple times, it's like, all right, what the fuck am I doing wrong? Am I just fucking plain out like personality wise bad, or am I just physically like not attracted to a female? Or like Christian said, it's a girl. I'm just going after the wrong type of girl that's pursuing the wrong type of girl that's not for me when I could be going after the girl that is like me. That's like the main reason where simps fuck up, because simps are just going after the
One
really
type of girl
yeah
that they think is like the perfect girl, and that like, no one can beat them. They're like the only girl like that in the world, when like in reality there's probably like, millions of girls that are like that, and like, that girl's not special at
yeah,
all.
exactly. If you ever like go after a girl on like Instagram, like an Instagram thought, you're not gonna go anywhere with them, because Instagram thoughts are usually just girls wanting like a guy with money.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is. Or even if like you go like on Tinder or something, you find the girl's profile that says like, oh, like adventurous, some bullshit. You're like, oh, I'm adventurous, and you end up texting her, and she's just like not the girl you expected or something like that. Like it's like a lot of like, if anything, if you want to be a good, like I'm not, if you're a simp, I doubt anybody listens like simps. If you are, I don't give a fuck if I offended you. Like if you're a simp, the main problem with you is the fact that you think in a one way tunnel, where you just like have to go after the same type of girl, which is a pretty girl with a nice figure and that looks pretty and that makes me look good if I have her as my girlfriend.
Yeah, the problem with a lot of simps is that they may not, they're, a lot of them may not state it in public, and especially if you ask them, most of them are just going to be out there trying to get sex.
Oh yeah,
And it's kind of sad because, you can see it, because, like Kaylin said, that a lot of the times they're always trying to go after the girl with the nice body, and like, even if they have a bad personality, they, in their minds they see it, oh, if she has a nice body, she's a nice person. And you can ask them and they'll be like, oh no, she has a nice personality, has nothing to do with her body, and like, oh, all that type of stuff. But in reality they want to get with the girl most of the time, because like in the end what they want is just like, that sexual, like,
yeah, feeling, yeah.
feeling with them.
They want that lust, which, but then at the same time, Simps want that, but at the same time, like then that leads to like girls feeling like harassed or pursued, where they're like, oh, this guy keeps annoying me because he keeps texting me, blah blah blah. He keeps telling me I'm cute. He keeps this and that. It's kind of nasty and ugly, and I don't want that. I don't want people pursuing me. But then that same girl is posting pictures of herself in like shorts and tank tops, like showing herself off. But then she gets annoyed at people pursuing her and being annoying like that. Which, yeah, I get it. Sometimes you feel body confident, want to show yourself, but at the same time, when you post if you're a female and you post a picture of yourself showing skin or showing some attribute of your body, you're gonna get people pursuing you.
You can never expect to not have someone pursuing you, and that's what kind of sucks, because like, um, genuinely, there may be some people that like, aren't wanting to show off their body for like, wanting the,
Potentially.
sexual pleasures that come with like, the people trying to come after them. But they may just be proud of their bodies, and like, they were like overweight before, like
Yeah.
obese, and then they managed to like in like a few years, cut that all down, and they became really healthy, and they're trying to become like this health activist type thing, and they like showing off their body, showing like, okay, this is the type of things we can do with our body if like, we really focus. While some people, go out there thinking, okay, I have a really nice body, I know that, and they use it to try and get what they want. And like, there's not a lot wrong with that, because at the end of the day, it's just a hustle.
Yeah.
They're doing what they need to do to get that bread. They're getting their sponsorships or whatever. They're getting the shout outs and they're getting the money, and that's how they're supporting themselves. And if it's working, it's working.
Yeah, and
You know,
but then also comes with backlash. Whereas if you're doing that like for a hustle, you're gonna get guys that are gonna be weirdos trying to like kidnap you or something, or even try to like get your body or whatever. Even if you're going means going at illegal lengths,
yeah,
and you have to like realize that like they end up like posting on your like Instagram or like Instagram stories being like, oh, I'm being harassed because of this and that. But I think you can't just be posting that thinking, oh, you didn't expect that to come out of what you're doing. Like just because like you're a girl with an OnlyFans or a Patreon, you're gonna get shit for that. You're gonna get shit for that. Like no matter how much you think you're doing good by you making money off your body, there's gonna be people that are gonna leak your stuff to whoever they want because they paid for it. They're gonna screenshot it and then send it to people. Then you're gonna get messages being like, "Oh, look, I seen you. You didn't pay for it, and this and that." Then y'all feel bad because, "Oh, look, they're harassing me, this and that." But you signed up for it as soon as you put your body out there for money. That's literally the main issue that comes out of girls, where it's like, "Oh, like they're harassing me. They're calling me this, calling me that." But it's like you put yourself in a situation because you decided to go into that type of work, and that's kind of like the sad point of like I
the
guess like
internet
a
in
female, yeah, like
general.
internet female life, where it's like females are more attacked than males. So I doubt a male like say a male had a OnlyFans with a Patreon. I doubt males would get more attacked than a girl would.
Yeah, because a lot of the times it's like, socially accepted that, okay, a male, if, they have a lot of girls going after them, they're seen like as a stud, it's cool. If it's a girl, then a lot of times they're seen as a whore, they're seen as, bad.
Yeah,
They can't have that type of attention on them like that a guy can. And like at the end of the day, both sides are always gonna get it. The male side is just never gonna, explicitly really say it out loud as much as the female side does,
yeah,
though.
because males like attention, which is sad, but it's true. Like if you give a male stud attention, he's gonna be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm showing my body. No one's gonna harass me. You guys, you get like that one weirdo dude that wants to like shoot the fuck out of you for sitting like his girlfriend or something. But that's about the only time you'll to get shot if you were a dude. But like if you're like a girl, a lot of girls, which is actually a pretty big problem. I think it's a pretty big problem. Like I'm pretty big on like girls like full on just like I'm not a feminist, but like I'm not gonna say and be like, oh, I drink your water, you fucktard. I'm just
Did
kidding.
you
I'm just
actually?
kidding. No, I did it. No, but like back to what I'm saying. I'm not a full on like feminist, I wouldn't say, but I am a guy that'll be like, oh, if you want to show your body, go ahead. I ain't gonna stop you. But like, I'm not gonna be like, like I'm not gonna say like don't show it off, but I am gonna tell you like, yeah, sure. I think it's okay for you to go outside and wear your shorts and wear your tank top and look cute. I understand you want to do that. You want to look good. You're a girl. A lot of girls prefer to look cute and to look like busted up with sweats and all that. I understand that. So go ahead and do it. But I'm also not gonna protect you if a guy wants to come harass you because I'm like, hey, homie, you chose that shit to go out with. I just told you, yeah, do it if you want to, but I'm not gonna protect you if it comes down to a guy like taking pictures of you like a riddle. I mean, at that point, I might, but like this comes with a certain point. Like even dudes that go out, like when dudes go out like in sweatpants and like a sweatshirt, they're like, oh, you look like a bum. Like at that point, you brought yourself upon yourself for going out looking like a bum. That way, like that's your fault for going out. Like looking like that. Like as a society, when it comes turns to appearance, it's like you can't escape it. You can't escape. I can't. Christian can't. Every time we go out somewhere to a mall, it's gonna be that one person looking at us weirdly because we're dressed in like sweats and like a sweatshirt.
Yeah, like appearance has such a big role in our lives. Like everyone's always gonna judge you for the way you look, like before they ever talk to you, even if they never talk to you. They'll see you, they'll see what type of clothes you're wearing. If like you like Kaylin said, you're in like sweats, like some sweatshirt, like your sneakers, and looks like you just woke up and decided to go to the mall for whatever reason. And like they're gonna think, okay, this dude doesn't care about his life. On the other hand, you go to the mall, you're in some nice jeans, you're in some nice shoes, maybe you have like a dress shirt on or whatever. And you're like, oh damn, look, this man probably got ready in the morning, took a shower and
Yeah, he
actually
looks
just,
good.
yeah, he looks good, like he looks like he has his life in order at least. And
That's yeah, like that. The Christian saying, yeah, like honestly, like if you look at a person, like even while dating wise, we want to go back to like dating wise. Like if you see like a guy like at the street, like let's say that you and your friend go out right, and you want to see like a girl. Let's just for me for a guy, if you see a girl, Would you rather go after the girl in sweatpants and a sweatshirt, or the girl that's wearing a nice jeans and like a blouse? You know, like that makes it look more orderly, more like she cares about herself. She cares about how like her appearance. She cares about like maybe her mindset's even good also. And like for dudes, if you're a girl and you see a dude literally in just sweatpants, slides, and a sweatshirt over a guy that has like nice slacks and and a dress shirt on, you could be like, oh, that he looks like he's making some money if he's wearing slacks and a dress shirt. You know, like
Yeah,
appearance is a really big part in like what society has to like offer a person, or even like even for like jobs, even like for a job interview, you have to go dressing nice. If you go dressing like a regular shirt and jeans, and most of the time they're gonna just look at you and be like, all right, he just came here thinking it's gonna be a mediocre job.
yeah. You go for like some company job, doing like in an office work or whatever. Like you gotta show up dressed nicely. You go dressed nicely to like for like trying to become like some gender or whatever. Sure, maybe then you can go in like normal clothes because they're gonna expect you to go like that. You show up in like nice clothes, tuxedo, whatever. They're like, what the heck is this dude doing? Is he just trying to joke with us? We waste our time. So like you just gotta know when to dress nicely, when not
Yeah,
to dress nicely, when to dress casual, and all that. And like it just goes to show how like as much as people say, oh, I don't have to care about the way I think people, well, the way I think, the way people think of me and the way they think of me dressing. At the end of the day, it's you kind of do when it comes to certain
yeah,
things. Sure, if it's just day to day life, you're going to the store, you're going to the mall, you're just hanging out with friends, you're just being outside doing whatever you want. Sure, just wear whatever you want. But you're going to work, you're trying to get a job or whatever. You have to know how to dress for those occasions so that they can know and see that okay, maybe this person is trying to take it seriously and they actually want to do what they need to
yeah.
do to get this job.
Unless you're like already at work, like at like I said, like a company job, and you wear like uniform, then you're not. We don't have to wear it too much. But even then, you have to. If you wear uniform, your face has to actually look good for that company. Also, that's mean like if they wear uniform, you have to look good from like your face, or you have to keep that uniform clean. You have to keep your pants clean, your shoes, everything looks so nice, even if you're in uniform. I'm not just saying this for like company life wherever you want, but even if you're like at a job that requires uniform, you need to keep the uniform clean. Or else they're gonna be like, what the fuck? You're making their company look bad. Look at your uniform. Look at fucking Chad's uniform over there. It's fucking nice and ironed. Your looks like all fucking raggedy and shit. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You're making us look bad. You know, it's like everything comes at a cost when it comes to like appearance is like one of the key points inside. Yeah, I said it multiple times. Appearance is everything. Not everything, but it's mostly a lot of shit that'll get you anywhere.
Yeah, and this is another thing, going back to the incel problem, that incels fail at. A lot of the times they'll go out, dressed super balmy and looking like, they like just woke up and like they're super dirty and oily, wearing like some plain t-shirt that has maybe like sweat stains or like food stains on it, like, a pair of like cargo shorts or like probably cargo
Yeah,
shorts.
most likely
Cargo
cargo shorts,
shorts.
long socks, and like some beat up Nikes.
Yeah, I mean, what if they're wearing like sandals and socks?
Oh,
Like
that too.
not even like like
Like the
normal like
slides.
flip flops or like slides, but like those weird like other sandals that you see
Oh, like
like the
the dad
middle aged
sandals?
50s dudes in.
Yeah.
Yeah, like those types of sandals. Yeah. And like like their hair will be all messed up, their face looks all oily, like they haven't taken a shower in a week or whatever. And you look at these dudes and just wonder like, do they care about their life? And that's another reason that why people like incels will get like hate because people will look at them and it just looks like they don't care about their life. If you don't look like you care about your life, people are gonna like judge you for that. Like they
Yeah.
already judge you for everything else, and that's just gonna add more like heat to the flame.
Yeah, like like a lot of like the incels literally just dress however the fuck they want, thinking that oh they'll accept me for it, and it's like like as much as I'd love to believe that people are gonna accept you for how you look and how you act, it's not how the society works. Like it's gonna be like that 1% of people, other incels will like look at you and be like yes yes you're doing what you need to do, but that's just other incels that literally think like you, and that's when you feel like you're accepted because you get other like-minded incels to do the same thing you're doing, and then you feel like accepted in a way, and it's like, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, you're just retarded. Like, how the fuck do you expect yourself to be treated seriously or even like remotely talked to if you dress like literally like like a little scum? Like, you just dress like scummy. Like, why I would not. I mean, I may be a guy that's okay with talking to a lot of people, but I don't think I want to talk to an insult, even myself. Like, I don't. I feel like if I saw one of these, I'd probably try to talk to him. But if I just realize they're just really weird, awkward, and like just like don't care, I'd probably just walk away.
Yeah. So I've been doing an essay for my English 100 class, right? And it's about incels, right? So I had to search up a bunch of articles online, and I watched a video on YouTube about incel, well, an incel, and the video was called "I'm an incel, ask me anything." I forgot what the oh, okay, the YouTube channel is, I can't remember the name of the YouTube channel anymore. It starts with the J, but just search up "I'm an incel." Ask me anything and you should be able to find it. And the video basically consists of this dude who identifies as an incel. And you look at him and he looks like, a pretty normal dude. He doesn't look like, he's not in the best shape of his life or whatever. Like, his hair is pretty long and whatever. And, you know, he doesn't look like, the most successful person in life either. But he doesn't look like some like piece of garbage or like dude who just woke up like 5 minutes ago and put on like grab clothes from like the dirty hamper or whatever. And he like he talked normally. He seemed like a nice dude. And basically, they just had in the video they pulled off some people from the streets and had them ask him questions. And some of the questions that they asked was like, why do you hate women? How do you feel about women and all that? And he was like, oh, I don't hate women, but I feel like they should just stay to their role of just being like housewives and like the caregivers of the family, while like the guy is supposed to be out there doing the work. So like it just and the funny thing was that when the video started and he introduced himself to everyone, he introduced himself and he said, I'm here to hopefully try and give incels a better name than what they have." And like the whole video, he spends it, basically just making it worse and just proving why incels are made fun of. Like he was just saying these like all these things, saying like okay, men should have to worry about like all that hard work and like be the breadwinners of the family, while the women don't have to do that. They stay home with the kids and like just take care of that because they're too soft to like have to worry about any of that, while men aren't.
Incels are the reason why we have feminists too for. Fuck you, incels. Dude.
Yeah, like incels have been known as like anti-feminist because like they're seen as trying to throw down women again and wanting them to just not do anything other than stay at home and like cook and take care of like kids.
That sounds so bad when you say it out loud. It's like I want my wife to stay home and take care of kids and just cook. You know, like, as I think about it, like it really sounds really bad. You know, it's like I never like thought like I really don't care. Honestly, like if I ever like marry someone, like I'm not gonna like be like stay at home. Obviously not. But like if you wanna get a job, get a job. I'm not gonna care. Like I'm not the guy that's gonna be like I want you fucking cleaning this damn house every fucking day. No, I'm not. I'm gonna be like, you know what? If this house is dirty, I'm gonna fucking clean it. I'm not gonna leave my house dirty as shit just because you won't fucking clean it. I'm not gonna starve to death because you won't fucking cook either. You know, like I won't. But like obviously we have those people like even incels themselves, but just like actual like grown ass men that like are business owners and they say I want my wife at home fucking cleaning and cooking for me. And it's just like, why? It's just like, what's wrong with you? Why would you say that? Because that just makes you look really bad. Like, I don't know, like, even for an insult. But yeah, continue on your insult project essay thing.
That's basically it. Like I haven't done much of it yet. I did like half, and that was like the main thing I picked up. Other than that, like I read this one article about a dude who he said the article was called "I used to be an incel," and he basically talks about like the toxicity among the incel community and how like bad it got because he was one of those dudes who he saw himself as like okay, why do women hate me, and like there's something probably wrong with the way I look, and like women only like like these big buff dudes who work out at the gym. So one of the things he started doing was working out, and he said that his confidence was actually growing as he was working out, and he was doing really good. And but one thing, the bad thing he did, that he started going on steroids, right?
Mm.
And he thought it would help him out. Turns out it didn't. Like it gave him like a bunch of like really bad like weird acne scars like all around his body, and like like it just left him a bunch of like weird things like coming off on his skin, and it just didn't help at all. But eventually, you know, he got to the point where he was like, I can't lose anything more, so I can just do whatever I want. So he made a video talking about himself, and then this lady ends up commenting on the video and said, "Oh, I would date a dude like you, right?"
Oh god.
And it's like it's one of those stories like you wouldn't think it actually happened, but like he hits her up, and then they ended up getting married.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
It's like that story of the dude that was on Tinder with the Voltron. Not the Voltron. It's like the Gundam figure. And the girl texts him, "Hey, let me see your Gundam." And then he actually sends him a Gundam picture, and then they actually like, end up getting married. I'm like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
damn.
I was like, "Yeah, it's kind of crazy."
Yeah, and it's kind of crazy hearing that. And he was just saying how like how toxic it is because of one thing, how I just mentioned the steroids, and like this constant thinking of like needing to like better your body and like keep working out all the time, because a girl will only ever like you if you're like one of those big muscly dudes walking around, and that like all these muscles are gonna be what makes you look good and bring all like the women towards you.
Well, that's like 15% true. That's like if you have like the toxic girl that's like my guy is 6 foot, all muscle. Like like then you have like I guess he's right, but then you have those girls that are like I just want a guy that's gonna be there when I need him or some shit, you know? Like incels just basically focus on like what girls really want or what girls actually like need. You know, it's like anybody really needs someone. Like it doesn't matter who you are. Everybody. There's a difference between want and need, and people get that confused. When you want something, it's because you. It's like what's the word, like objective? Is it objective or subjective?
I don't know.
It's basically if you want something, you don't need it. You just want it because you want it. You know, and if you need it, then that's when it's a necessity. Like you need it in your life in order to like grow or whatever the fuck, you know, or survive. A relationship is a want, and like emotions are a need. You need emotions. You don't fucking if you don't have emotions, you're just weird. Despite anybody that says I'm fucking dead inside, you fucking have emotions. If you can love your family, you have emotion. There you go. But like like a lot of guys think girls want a muscly dude, 6'5" and all muscle, plays basketball and has a Ferrari. That's what they think they want. And half the girls only need like a dude that's like average height and like just takes care of them and shit. Like it doesn't fucking matter what the fuck you look like or like, well, you have to at least look good. I don't think a girl wants to date a dude that has fucking piece of stains on his mouth and shit.
Yeah, we talked about this in one
Yeah,
episode.
like
Like,
we talked about this shit.
appearance will always play a part, no matter how small or big,
Yeah.
when you get with someone. But it's never. Well, sometimes it could be the only reason, but if it's like a good relationship, healthy relationship, it'll be based off more than just looks.
Yeah. But then
Yeah.
you have those people that like take it too far, like with steroids. You say they use steroids, right? And then you have
Yeah.
like those girls that will get plastic surgery and like it fucks them up completely because they try to get plastic surgery like to like fix themselves or in order, and then it just like fucks them up because it makes them like it goes wrong or something and they're looking bad. It's like a lot of people go to a whole lot of money and extent just to look good for people that they want to have, and it's like, damn, that fucking really fucking sucks. Because like there's people that like just go to like large extents, like waste tons of money on like fake tits and ass, and like dudes waste a shit ton of money on like steroids and fucking Botox and shit. And it's like, do you really want to go through all that trouble, like to all that money, all that fucking like having to worry about whether your boob's gonna pop or not for one fucking dude to like you? Like, do you really want to do that to yourself? Like, do you want to like go through that? Like, for a dude, do you want to risk steroids in your system to get that one girl who probably already has a boyfriend, only for you to be like just to fuck your entire body up? Like, do you really want to be that guy? Like, can't you just be normal and just work out normally? Or like be normal and just like not normal. Normal is a really weird statement, but like be like just do something that's not gonna fucking ruin your life. Just don't do anything stupid. Like don't be that dude. Like I know like even like if you're a high school student and you want to like be like, oh yeah, like I want to look good at least in high school. High school doesn't fucking matter. All right, doesn't fucking matter. All right, you think I fucking talk to half the fucking girls I liked in high school? No, I fucking don't. Why? Because I didn't give a fuck. All right, I don't talk to half the people I knew in high school. What the fuck? I don't even fucking text them. I have their snaps. I don't fucking text them. Like I don't care.
Honestly,
Like I don't give a fuck. Like a lot of people are like, oh, I want to be with this girl in high school because blah 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 blah. Blah. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. But that cute girl in high school is gonna be like average when you go to college. Except from what I've heard from my friends, like at least that's what my friends tell me. Like if you judge college girls to like high school girls, it's a complete jump. So like it's not like it fucking matters, right? Like if you're gonna go to college, don't fucking worry about high school. Don't fucking worry about girls in high school. Don't worry about looking good. You know, if you wanna like look good,
it's not even just about like going to college alone. It's just like once you get out of high school, you're just gonna see so many more girls
yeah.
than like you're used to, and you're just gonna be able to see like okay, all these different types of options and like people that you could be interested in.
Yeah, and then you see like that one in a million story of like, oh, we've been dating since like like fucking freshman year, and we somehow managed to go through college out of state and fucking got married and had kids and shit. You know, like that's like the one in a million like chance that you get. Like you started dating freshman year and lasted till graduation, lasted through college, and lasted through your jobs to have a family. That's like a one in a million chance. Or like, you have like that one like friend that from high school they end up dating or some shit. You know, like, that happens too. I'm not gonna say that does not happen. I'm not gonna say that after high school you're not gonna see your friends again, but at least like
You're not gonna see a lot of
yeah, you're
them.
not gonna see a lot of them. But like the ones that like like all my friends live close to each other, so it's like we ever miss each other. Cause it's kind of
Yeah.
like, yo, when the fuck we gonna hang out? We all live like down the street, or like we live like around the corner.
It's like Josie Jersey lives kind
Oh
of
yeah,
far.
it's just shit. Poor Josie lives all the way by like our 99, which is like all the way by Clark and shit. But like, like
Even actually, they live good
oh,
far.
they live pretty far, yeah. Well, two of our friends live pretty far away, but like for the most part, we have like one of my friends down like literally across the street. And Christian's
Down the
like
street.
down the street. My friend Angel lives across the street also, and my friend Ricardo lives only down like I think it's like a 10-minute walk from my house to his house. So it's not like it really fucking matters, but it's like that's when people are that lucky to have like the friends that live close to them. But it's like like as long as I'll tell you this much, if you're like I doubt any people that are young listen to this because half our friends are already seniors right now. But I guarantee you, even if you're a senior right now, I'm talking to the seniors that listen to this that are seniors now, all your little friend group that you like, I know like a lot of you have like separate ones. Like, oh, if you're in a sport, you have the sports friend group. Then you have the, the friend, like the friends you hang out with in class, and then you got like the friends you hang out at lunch, whatever the fuck. I guarantee you, out of like the five friends you have, only one of them is gonna be like the actual one that you end up hanging out with out of fucking high school. I
Yeah.
guarantee fucking to you, because like the friend group I hang out with is the friend group I had for like since elementary, surprisingly. So it's gonna well, one of them at least. The other one's Christian. The only friend I've had that mentioned that I can safely say I've seen consistently is Christian. Surprisingly, that's like I guess that's like the one in a million I was talking about. Where like you have that one friend that you've known for so long. Because like most of my other friends are either moved away or I just don't see them anymore.
Yeah.
AKA Chris. Shout out Christopher. That man just died.
I
But
know,
like
right? Like, you still could have some friends. Like, I have a friend from first grade that I'm still in contact with. We're still cool with each other, but we just don't see each other that much. He has his own life. I have my own life, and you can't always just keep trying to be in each other's lives like that. As long as you both know that you're cool with each other, you're still friends. Then that's all that really matters. And if you can hang out, you can hang out. But you can't always expect to be with the same people all the time, and
yeah.
just always being hanging around those people.
No, it's kind of funny though. Like even if like we hit, I don't know. Like I guess like it depends on like how you are as a person. But I know like a lot of like I think a lot of like the times teachers would tell you like in high school like oh in college you meet like your best friends in college because that's what you're stuck with forever, right? And I'm just kind of when I heard that I was like damn that kind of fucking sucks. Like it's just like damn you just made friends in high school, like that's like the guys you remember, like that's like the friend group like you smoked me with in the back of bleachers. That's the friend group you wanna go jump off a fucking cliff in the river, whatever the fuck, like you like high school like full of that stupid shit you do. Or you just had someone record it and you just have it recorded.
Honestly, I doubt I'd ever meet a new best friend in college.
Yeah.
I hardly talk to people in college or
Well, you go to
meet new
college with your
friends.
friends in general, so like it's not like it fucking
Yeah,
matters.
but I only have one. Well, I had two classes. The rest is whatever. And I've made friends in those classes, but they're not close where I go hang out with them or whatever after class or anything. It's like we see each other during class and that's
I
literally it.
I think now it's because like it's more of like our generation's kind of like we stick to our own people that we've known for a long time and don't feel like wanting to meet other people because it's kind of annoying. Have
We
to figure out.
also have the connections. Like we have our phones and we have the internet to be able to connect to these people, however, no matter how far away they are,
Yeah,
as long as they're willing to keep talking to us. As long as we have like the internet, then we can still keep contacting these
yeah. It's like
people. And back then they didn't, so that's probably why.
a lot of the
You leave
teachers.
you leave to college and like you have all these adults telling you, okay, you're gonna make all your new friends in college, because once they leave high school, a lot of the time they don't see a lot of those people, so they have to make new friends
Yeah, they're kind of forced to.
because they
But
can't just be like, oh hey, you want to go hang out, random friend from high school.
yeah, it kind of sucks. Like now we have like a bunch of social media. We have a bunch of like technologies for us to be like, hey, high school friend, let's go hang out. Like, hey, I've known you since blah blah blah. Let's go hang out. And it's kind of like like yeah, sure. I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm not saying any of you will, but I know most of you at least will find the most sociable person will find a new at least a couple new friends in college where you'll introduce them to your high school friends, being like, oh hey, look, this is my high school friend from blah 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 year. Let's go like fucking hang out or something, And then like, but it's not gonna like it's not like something that's impossible, but a lot of the times, like high school will be like the one time, especially now where like if you have a friend group right now, you're gonna end up being friends with them. As long if you made a friend group in senior year that you've had for a while, trust me, you'll stay friends. I know that for a fact because like I know a lot of people are like, oh, by the time you hit like senior year, you'll see who your close friends are. You'll probably have, like three of them.
As long as like you guys don't have like some falling out and like something happens between all of you.
As long as like you don't fuck your best friend's girlfriend or something, you're fine. It's like that's probably. Oh wait, never mind. But like, ooh shade. Ooh, I'm just kidding. No, fuck. No, I'm just kidding. But like then as long as you like something stupid, like have a dumb fight over something, because I've seen like a ton of that. It's kind of bullshit, and it's like, why the fuck? Like it's senior year, dude. You don't even, I guarantee you. I don't know if you're senior now. I doubt there's any drama senior year. I remember when senior year hit, all of us just kind of stopped caring. We were like, you know what? We're gonna graduate. Like doesn't fucking
I
matter.
never had drama in my life,
Christian
but
knew
I
everything.
huh?
Christian knew everything. Because we all told him.
I knew everything, yeah, because I everybody liked me, so they would tell me stuff.
Christian knew everything, because I knew everything, because Joe's knew everything, and then because everybody else knew everything, and then we all told us, and we all just collaborated in one bonfire. When Link had
On
time.
the original podcast,
Yeah,
the Xbox chats.
yeah, like we've gone through. I don't want to say we've gone through a lot of friends, but like Chris and I, and like a bunch of our friend groups have gone through like a shit ton of like group separation since like the start of like track when we all joined or crossed.
We had that original group in freshman year that we all played PU with, and then the another group when that we all hung out with during lunch, and then
Oh yeah.
eventually we moved to with all the cross country kids, and then we just started hanging out with them. Then we kind of made our own smaller group in that same area though,
Yeah,
and then it just kind of like kept changing, and then eventually
yeah.
it was just
Because
like seniors.
you got to remember that no matter if you're in a sport, it's cool because like that's your sports teammates. Those are like unless you consider them like friends. There's like two types of people. They consider like teammates, and their teammates friends. And it's like, but when it came like to cross country, like we made like I don't want to say it's a priority, but at least during cross country, we were always so close. So we
Yeah,
had like pasta nights and shit, and that's when we were all like, whoever went to pasta night knew everything. That's kind of how
yeah.
it worked. Like if you went to a pasta night, you knew everything that was going on.
Certain pasta nights. Some
Yeah.
pasta nights weren't filled with cheese man,
Yeah.
but some pasta nights were filled with a lot of cheese.
And then like after a while, like I know most like the older people, like the see like us, the ones that graduated, like we had like it went to a point where it was me, Christian, Josie, Ricardo, Angel, and all of them, right? We all like had our own group. Then it just like I don't know what happened. Then it just went to like me, Christian, Josie, and that was it. It was just that little group because I think Angel ended up getting a girlfriend. Ricardo ended up hanging out more with Jeremiah and Natalie and them, right?
Yeah.
And then so me, Josie, and Christian were like, oh, we play Xbox together. We're always together, but like fuck it, like we would just hang out more out at this point. So we just all ended up hanging out together for the most part. It was just us three, mostly. And then like here and there, we'd like be in like Adrian's room, and like a lot of people would just come up to us like say random
Kayla
shit.
went kind of back and forth because of girlfriend stuff.
Oh yeah, I meant like yeah. No, okay, yeah. Okay, I did go back and forth because it was like I had a girlfriend, then I didn't have a girlfriend, then I had a girlfriend, then I went simp, and then I went depression, then I had a girlfriend again, and then like I think senior year, it was half and half because it was like first half it was like cool, I'm single as fuck, and then like April hit and it was like oh fuck, it just like left. No, but I did a good job of balancing that time. I think I did a fairly good job of doing
Better
the.
than sophomore year.
Oh, sophomore was terrible. That's a bad fucking. Christian did a lot of shit sophomore year. Yeah, at least for me, Christian did a lot of shit for me sophomore year. It was really awkward times with him because like I would leave and come back, leave and come back. I would hang out when she wasn't there, and it was really bad. But like, and like, yeah, I was on and off, but I know at least I during like practice I'd hang out with them more. That's like
Yeah.
I made that a priority at least. Rather, alright, if I'm in practice, I'm a fucking out with them. But even then, I fucking left early. So fucking, I had to go see someone. So it was the fucking point of me fucking doing that. But like, you know, like right now, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm still friends with like the seniors that are right now. Like I still text them, so it's not like it fucking matters. Cause like, you know, if you make like a pretty good bond with people, it's like you know like you're gonna meet like I tell you this, if you go through something really retarded with someone, I guarantee you'll be friends forever. Like if it's like something stupid, like you guys went out like at night and everybody left and you stuck at someone's house and you start a fire, like I guarantee you like those 3 or 4 people that were there with you will be your friends forever because you just be stupid with them. That's kind of like how it works. I think that's how like it worked with all of us. At least I think I know like the people that went like to Brennan's house. I saw like Angel and Ryan almost kiss. Like at least all of them there stuck together for a good majority of like years because we just saw something completely retarded. And then you have like people that like or the people that went to like camp.
Oh, yeah, camp like got us pretty close together because like all these like different like weird crazy things that happen, especially if like the people in like certain tents or certain cars. You know,
Oh
if you
yeah,
weren't in the certain car, then you weren't as close with those types of people because
yeah.
like so much stuff happened in one car on like a 10-minute drive to somewhere that like you could just never make up for that type of stuff, and you just would never be able to like fully relate to that group.
Yeah, like that's why I don't even know who was in that car, but I know it was me, Angel, Hector, AJ, Ryan, and Adrian that had the Esketit car. That was back when Lil Pump said Esketit a lot, and we were just in the car once. And I don't know why we were saying it. We started saying it, and I remember when back in Corchelando was in Bellflower, he was the one driving around. We had Hector's car, and Hector was like, "Hey, take my car and shit." And we dubbed the car Esketit car because every time we'd get out, we'd scream that shit out.
All you hear is "It's get
Like
it."
really fucking loud. And everybody would just be like, "Yo, shut the fuck up!" Like everybody would get so mad at us because we're just super fucking loud. If you go on my Instagram, you'll see it. Plug in chaotic.kaylin in the Instagram, follow me and shit. You'll see the picture down there. Like it was so like it was such a thing where it was like damn like when we came out of the car if we didn't say it everybody just looked at us waiting for us to say it. We never fucking did at the time, but we always said it. Even going towards it, we'd just be laughing over something stupid, going like, and then we get out and scream it, come back, laugh about something stupid in the car, and then scream it out when we got back to the fucking camp. And then we even took a fucking picture at the end because that was how iconic it was. Like if you were, I think you were with the agents, right? It was
I was
you.
with Adrian's car, so I was like the calm car that we just listen to music.
Oh
We
yeah.
shot.
I wanted to be in Adrian's car just because I know he was playing rock music, I think, for most of it, and I really wanted to be in the car because I wanted to
He
play.
played really good music.
Yeah, I wanted to be in there for that, and I was like, damn, I didn't get to. I don't know on the way home who I was with. I don't remember. I don't remember who I was home, but I just know most of camp was spent me in a tent with Angel, AJ, and Ryan, and we would just start laughing in there. Oh, that tent was like probably the funniest tent I've ever been in my entire life. That shit was just so stupid. Like, and then like you had like the freshmen that year all had their own tent, right? That was crazy. I had like, a huge ass tent, and all the freshmen just stuffed themselves in there somehow. And we are all like, "Wow, that's a big ass tent." I've never seen that, and I was like, "They're all gonna fit in there." Like I think it was Eduardo and Andres,
Angel.
Angel, Kai, Ansel, and I think that was it, right? Wait, wait,
Well,
wait.
no, Ansel went with Adrian and Ricardo
Oh, okay, okay.
because he couldn't fit in there, but those few went in there.
Which was so funny. Whichever tent you were in, even then you got close with them because that tent was like probably the closest you ever get to body contact with them. And then like you had like those people that would go up to get signal on the hill, like from time to time. Be like,
You look around and they just be gone. You'd be like, where the heck they go? Oh, they went up the hill to get signal.
yeah, like that's probably like, the most you do. I think I almost ate shit there too. So I almost like ate I think I almost like fell and said that we were like there's like big like crevice there. I almost ate shit and fell there, and like I was like fuck. And then we found like a shiny stick, and then like we fucking threw that shit. And then we blamed the law that she killed a squirrel when she threw a rock down the hill. Like it was like a bunch of shit happened where like you just like become friends with them.
Yeah, like whenever you just meet people and like you just have dumb experiences like that are so funny, like you just bond with them so much. But it sucks when like something happens between like maybe that group of friends, and it just like tears them apart, and they don't end up talking as much.
Yeah, like that's usually what happened. I know for us though, it was more of the fact that a lot of us end up just going like separate ways. Not separate ways, but we still had our groups, but we didn't have that really big group that we used to have because it kind of went from like, oh, we this person reached out to that person because we felt a certain way, and then they're like, okay, cool, that's from our group, but we don't hang out with them. And then that group took in another group, and it was kind of like we all just kind of like branched out. I mean, for me at least, I didn't really ignore any other group besides like maybe like some girls that I never talked to just because I was like, I don't fucking know you and I don't fucking care enough to fucking speak to you, so I really don't give a fuck. But like for the most part, for the guys, I knew all the guys. No, it didn't fucking matter who the fuck you were. I fucking knew you, and I'd make fun of the shit. I make fun of you no matter who the fuck you were. At least when I came, y'all went to shit. I didn't go to shit, it was peak back when when before simp age came.
Yeah.
But I like to call it before simp age, it was amazing. Or before like I want to kill myself because this guy called me retarded. Like before all that shit came, I was fucking raining downhill on everybody. I think even Adrian told me once to talk shit. I don't even know. I'm pretty sure Adrian knew I talked a lot of shit because
Pretty sure he did.
I would say it so loud and proud because I didn't give a fuck. Because I would do that. Shut the fuck up. You fucking suck dick on the low. I fucked your mom or some stupid shit. Like, and it didn't fucking matter. I didn't care. Because, like, it was just like, it was really funny. It paved the way for a lot of shit talking in there. I know, like, Josie paved the way for a lot of, like, I like to give him credit for a lot of like the really random like not gory stuff, but like the really weird like I want to kill somebody type of shit. Where it's like shut up, why don't you just jump off the fucking bridge? Like that type of
Him and Hector.
yeah, him and like Josie and
Just
Hector,
like someone would say something and they'd immediately just like tell them to kill themselves.
yeah, like they paved the way for the whole like just fucking kill yourself. Where you think the fuck, like I don't fucking care. Like, they really paved the monotone voice of just go kill yourself. Like that was them. And then you have like me, mainly me. I think it was mainly me and like some of Josie that paved the way for like shit talking, mad shit talking, funny shit talking, where which is random and you didn't expect it. Whereas then paved the way for the youngins like AJ and Ryan, where they both end up. Oh, Ryan took it to like skyrocket. Yeah, that man, I don't know. It was so weird because no one knows how the origin of the what are they selling like voice came from. Because I remember I would say SpongeBob voices,
Yeah.
but I don't know if it was Ryan or I don't know who it was at the time where we both I think had done the what are they selling voice and like but Ryan would say it so much that everybody just associated with Ryan because he just took it to a whole nother level of like I'm gonna keep saying it until people recognize that I can say it. And then you have like AJ who took on the role of I'm a shit talk and I really don't care, but I feel bad afterwards if it's really harsh. And like
Yeah.
he was a shit talk and I'm sorry I said it. And then you have like it was more. I don't really want to. Then there was like the group of like that didn't shit talk but would laugh at it, and then they grew to shit talking.
Brendan.
Yeah, like Oh yes, Brendan and Melissa. Okay, yeah.
Melissa, not so much. Like right now, but you can tell that
Yeah,
she's getting
like
there.
okay, like a lot of the newer like the younger ones, they're like a year younger than us. They call them young, but I think they're young because like
They look like little kids.
yeah, like when I see him still, I'm like wow, like I could be like your father still because I look at it and I'm like I paved the way for your shit talking. I grew that shit. Like when it came down to it, like okay, yeah, I grew shit talking and I also grew sexual manner. That was the one big thing I proved myself on at that point in that team that I was a sexual nigga you go to when you need help with something. Because all I would say would be like, yeah, I'll suck on your tit, or like, yeah, I'll suck dick on the low. Like I would say something so random and stupid
Yeah.
just for the fuck of it. Like I'd go around, and I'd be like, oh, let me suck your tit, and like I think like I don't know who started the grabbing tit thing where they would just go around just grabbing each other's nips and shit. I don't know who did that.
Grabbing their nipple.
Yeah, when like like sometimes you just go around just grab like a guy's like nip, or like, just like
Maybe Melody. I know Melody did it a lot. I don't know if he started it.
I don't know who started it, but I took it to the extent where we all just like ooh, we all started like moaning and shit, and it was just really funny. And it paved the way for like a lot of like openness in there because after that we were just like well fuck it, we've all seen each other change, we all just act really gay, like I think like then Agent was gonna referral for pulling down his pants to get Alana out the room.
You think so?
Because I think actually like, this is a story where Alana was going through used to come in the room and not to talk to us and all that because she was sent to the room with the guys. And then H is like, Alana, get out the room. And he just like pants himself and just walks up to her. And I'm like, I look at him and I'm like, like I would. I don't know, like, kind of respond. I thought it was funny because I was just like, bro, this man really just like didn't give a fuck. He just passed himself
Yeah.
and just said, get the fuck out the room. I'm naked. Like, I was like, how? How do you do that without laughing? It really astonished me how a man can do that, or like how like any man can just like do that to a girl. I know I would never be able to do that, and it was like a lot of shit, a lot of influence happened. It was kind of crazy how much influence we had. I want Christian influence the whole. I'm just gonna stay quiet. Christian was like,
What?
I'm gonna stay quiet and just like Christian was a nigga that you went to when you needed help with something because they thought he was smart.
Everybody comes for me now for bike help.
Oh yeah. Christian became like a mechanic at one point. Like when it, like we all did bike trips, and Christian always had like, okay, I know how to do this. I do it myself. You know, he was the man. He was, and whenever he didn't help with something that required mechanical need, it'd be Christian that would go. He would go to. If you ever need like labor work, it'd be Angel and Ricardo. If you need like emotional support, all the girls would probably help you out with some bullshit like that.
Or you.
Or me, yeah, or me. I did a lot of shit. I did a lot of emotional support help, a lot of sexual help, not in a weird way, not a lot of sexual weird help, but like just sexual help, and then shit talking. I would do a lot of shit like that. I would do a lot of shit, but like Christian was the mechanic.
Yeah.
It was just like Christian, my bike broke. All right, I'll go check it out. It was like that's literally what you do. You'd be like, hey Christian, I don't know what's wrong with my bike. You'd be like, yeah, sure, check it out. And you just like look at it, and you'd be like, I don't know what it is. And you just look at it for a good while. You'd be like, okay, I got it. It's popped. And you're just like, I'm just like, what was the point of you? It's like, does anybody could? It's funny because it's easy shit to figure out. They just call you because they know you'll figure it out faster.
Yeah, and I have the tools to fix it most of the time on me, which most people don't. So it's like it's easier to call me and like, you know, hopefully I have the stuff on me and I can just be like, okay, I'll fix it right now. Then just getting someone else who just like, okay, this is wrong with it. I can't do anything about it right now though.
Yeah, like it was so funny. But then you
Yeah,
had those people that had money and just spent on the team.
yeah,
Like there was those people that were just like, hey, we're gonna go out to eat. Who wants to come with us and I'll pay? And we're all like, oh yeah, sure, fuck it. You don't know, I'll pay for shit.
I
But now it's
know.
usually just like me. I think what was it, Diana, Melissa. I think only I don't know if Melissa had money at the time. There was a couple people that would just like go around and just pay for shit.
I know Diana had a lot of money somehow.
That meant she always had money. She was just like, fuck it, you know,
I know. What
I'll
the
go
heck?
buy people ice cream and shit. And it was so like she had a shit ton of money for no fucking reason. And I was always like, damn, what the fuck? Like it
Yeah.
was fucking hilarious. And like there's a lot of shit. There's a lot of things that happened there, but we was like, oh yeah, we all stayed friends. I know, but and then it also led to like just because we were so close, nothing was really kept secret. Because then, like if I would like talk shit about someone's back, they would find out, and it'd be like, but they wouldn't press the issue, which is really funny. They just like shun you. It was like if you talk shit and you were around, it just start whispering like, bro, did you hear that? Like she sucked the nigga's dick in like the back of like the fucking track. No fucking way, really. Like it was so like subtle. Where like it was like no one knew if you were like the bad person until like, they full on pressed you about it. We're like, fuck, like why would you do that? Like why the fuck did you do this? Or like what was the issue there? But like that's like the one main issue that was a big problem. The big problem with friend groups is like if you talk shit about one person, the other person is gonna find out. And then when that person finds out, there's always that one person that tells the other person. It's like a big old chain of like who said what. By the time it reaches that one main person, it's already completely destroyed because they don't know what the fuck the real thing was. And then by then, everybody forgot about it. So they just say, no, I've never saying this. And it's like, no, you said that. And this is physical evidence. No one fucking cares anymore.
Yeah.
And then it leads to, I'm not friends with her, so I'm not gonna go if it fucking. I'm not friends with him, so I'm not gonna go to pasta night because he's there.
I know, right? That's one of the things I hate because like as like the years went on, like pretty much after senior year, like so much stuff started happening, especially because of people dating on the team,
Oh, bro, so much dating.
and it just led to people like that's what led to a lot of people forming their own friend groups,
Yeah.
and just people not wanting to talk to each other, not wanting to be around each other, and it just messed everyone up.
And then you have like the people that dated outside, they think that didn't fucking matter. They couldn't. Yeah, you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah,
Like if you did it inside the team, though, it like sucks so bad because it was like you're always with them, and then when you try to like separate from one another, you end up just coming back to each other. So it's like no, we're trying to like just retarded, but you have your boyfriend wrapped around your fucking crotch. Like, can you like just fucking leave him alone for a minute so we can go jump off the fucking bleachers or something? Could like do like leave him alone for a cool minute. But like then hmm, I don't know. There was a couple that dated in the team and like actually had free spirit.
uh,
I doubt it. I doubt it because I don't remember anybody allowing anybody to be alone without him. Like it was like the main issue. Like no one was fucking alone there. It was so bad. It was like, bro, like let's go jump off the fucking bridge, bro. It was like I'm with my girlfriend right now. I said let's go jump off the bridge. It's like
I can't.
I can't. I'm stuck between her legs. I don't care if she holding you down. We're jumping off the bridge with her then. Like like it was that type of shit where like we wanted to do so much stuff, but at the same time it's like, oh, we're missing that one person that would have made it funny.
I know that's what I hate. It's like you want to do something, and it's like maybe it's not even. It sucks when like you've already split into like a smaller friend group, and then that small friend group starts getting problems between each other. So then you have to worry about that, and it's like you want to do something, but then it's like, oh no, I don't want to because I don't like this person or I don't like this person or whatever, and it's like
Yeah.
you just got all those types of problems, and it just makes everything horrible. So what you guys want to learn about this? As late as it may be,
Don't
just
stay on the team.
that I'm pretty sure everybody knew that, but just try and like keep your friendship solid for now.
Oh yeah.
Even if it's just so graduate from senior year with no drama until
Yeah,
like
even if
after.
like if you're some type of freshman that found this because your friend showed you, or a sophomore even, look at the friends, look at that one or two friends that you hang out with a lot, and just look at them and be like, all right, I need to keep you until senior year until I graduate, because like, and don't fuck it up. Because if you fuck up a really good friendship with someone that you told everything to, they're gonna fucking backlash, except especially if they fucking need this to do to them. That's immediate shit talking. Immediate your nudes are leaked. Immediate all the texts are leaked. Immediate fucking damage. Because I know damn well that someone's gonna have to fucking leak someone's nudes, and they're gonna be like, "Why the fuck you leak my nudes? Why the fuck you take them?" Like it's gonna be that type of shit. Where like it's gonna be like, "Why the fuck you told Johnny I fucking sucked his boyfriend's dick or something?" Like the type of shit. It's gonna be some fucking weird shit. It's gonna be like,
When you're in high school, everything gets out, man.
yeah, it's so bad. I remember like people would tell me shit of like some person I didn't even know, and then I'd be like, I don't fucking know him.
I
And like,
wish-
the next day I'd see him, and I'd be like, oh fuck.
Oh, remember that dude we heard about that one time? Who like, didn't you say he made his girlfriend like get an abortion or something like that?
Oh
And then we didn't
no.
know who it was, but then when we found out who it was and how close they were to us the whole time, not close to us, a friendship wise, but close to us, like they always hung out around in the same areas.
Oh
And we would look
yeah.
at the person, me and Caleb would look at each other and be like, it's him. I can't look at him the same. Like,
Yeah, it's so bad. I don't know what you're talking about today. I was so bad. Literally, I think we literally like walk into a room and be there. We'd be like, oh bro, what the fuck?
I know it's like it just doesn't feel right. Like you know what this person's done.
Or like I think in middle school, this one girl I had her for biology and her nudes got leaked, and she didn't come for like a whole ass 2 weeks. And then I remember asking like, "Hey, do you know what happened to her?" And everybody be like, "Oh, I don't know." And then like one of my cousin might have told me she was like, "Oh, like oh, her nudes got leaked," and I was like, "Oh, that sucks." And I saw her, right, and I remember she came like really fucking depressed and sad because her news got fucking leaked. Like, you know how bad that is?
It's just in middle school.
Yeah, and
Man.
it's like fuck. And like, I remember she came in, and I looked at her, and I was like, "Oh, that's the girl that got her news leaked." Oh, that fucking sucks. And then like it was like fuck. But nothing safe in high school, man. Nothing is fucking safe, man.
Like remember all the stuff that got like leaked about the baseball players and like all that type of stuff.
Oh, bro,
Like
so
all the weird stuff they do.
bad. Like it was so bad. And honestly, I don't even know if that's true or not. I really like I want to ask, but like, hey, is that true? Like, did you
Like
do that?
they like I feel like it was true, man. Like they were that weird.
I mean, I knew one of them. He's actually a really good friend of mine. And he acted, he went at kind of fruity, but like, I was like, fuck, you're cool.
I don't know, man. I think it was all true.
Like, I remember we used to have like the ranking of like the gayest guy sports, and it was like I think like we ranked baseball as number one because they were just like really weird sometimes.
As much as like everybody like the stereotype always says that wrestling is like the gayest sport ever, it's like
We were the straightest males there.
pretty much.
It was so bad. I forgot I did wrestling. Yeah, like people were like, "Oh, it's so gay. You're touching other people's stuff." Honestly, like when you wrestle, like in like during practice,
You're never thinking about that. Like you're
yeah,
just thinking about how much you want to stop and how much it hurts.
yeah, like and, like you kind of just think of like the pain that you're going through, but then you like, I ain't gonna lie, wrestling did do me good with my arms and strength and shit. Fire, man. I look fucking good back in my prime. I missed my prime. That looked so good. But like it like I know like the people are like, oh, wrestling's gay as fuck. No, it's not. And then you have like baseball, like the least unexpected sport where it's like, oh, it's America's pastime. They don't do any gay shit, and like you hear like some like random story, like I'm not gonna say it's a true story, now it could be, I don't know, but by them playing Jizz Kid, like when he jizz on a fucking pop star and they made some dude eat it.
Wasn't it a bagel?
I don't know, man.
I'm pretty sure it was a bagel.
There was so much shit going around. Like, the fucking baseball team like ate their own jizz. There was like the whole like it was just weird, man. I think the only sport that never got caught for gayness was like basketball.
Really?
I think that was the only sport where
I never heard anything about from basketball.
exactly that was like the only sport that was like not gay.
What about volleyball?
No, not them either. It was just mainly baseball because everybody knew the baseball players. They were all like, bro, like I hate the niggas. Like there was that one dude. I think the one story that I think I don't know if it's true or not. That Manny ran. Is it dude or Manny?
He ran through a whole naked, right?
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Like I was like, how do you like why? Like it was so weird. I'm like, bro, like how the fuck? If like I don't know, like CrossFit is pretty gay. I'm not gonna lie, we did some gay shit there, but like I don't think we took it to the extent of like getting naked and running around.
We never took it to like an actual real extent. We said stuff, but there was never any like result.
We'd always like shut up and suck my dick and be like bet, and then we'd like get close to each other, but we wouldn't like. We got too close to the point where it was like, all right, you need to back up before like my actual tip touches yours and we collide or something, It was like really bad. And then like you have like baseball that took it like I don't. There were so many stories that I don't know if it's true or not, but I really wish to believe that it is true because that'd be really funny if like all the shit they said was true.
Yeah, like it's weird, man. Like when you're able to find out like the weird stuff that sports teams have done in your high schools, and it's just like
Yeah,
what the heck
and
is wrong with
then
people?
you have like the unexpected potheads that you end up finding out are potheads. And this is really funny. You're just like, oh shit, you smoke weed? It's like, or like the unexpected girl that's not a virgin, and like you end up like looking at them and you're like, oh, they're definitely a virgin. Like you play that weird game of like are they a virgin or not? Like you ever play that fucking game? Everybody asks around, are you a virgin? And then like you end up seeing that one person, and you're like, oh, that's definitely a virgin. And you end up find out, nah, I had sex with this one dude, and then you find out who the dude is, and then you're like, what the fuck? You're like, really? Like I think one time I ended up like back in freshman year, this girl, I had her sixth period. This one girl came into the room once, and everybody was like, "Bro, she just gave head to some dude in the back of
I know who you're talking
in the
about.
back of the school." And I was like, "What?" And then everybody told me, "Hey, tell her if she wants gum." And I didn't know.
Oh, you told me the story.
I was like, "Bro, what?" I've never felt so bad in my life and so clueless too, because like she literally sat like right next to me, and they were like, "You have gum?" I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Offer her gum," and I was like, when she walks in, I'm like, "All right, cool, whatever. I guess it's like for a joke or something." And then they told me to ask her for gum. She just starts fucking crying, and I'm like, "Oh shit!" I'm like, "Oh, what the fuck do I do?" I'm like, "What do I do here?" Like, I'm like, "What? How do I stop her from crying?" But everybody just looked at me and just started laughing, and I'm like, I didn't understand until like way later I found out what happened. I'm like, "Bro, that fucking sucks. Like, damn, that sucks." I think I had a couple people in that class. I think I knew like after that. I think I knew almost like all the cool kids. I had like the quote unquote popular kids in that class.
Yeah.
So I got friends with most of them. That's where I knew like most of like the cheese that went down in there. And I was always like, damn, like that fucking sucks. Like you really got caught up like that, right? Like, that sucks. I never knew if it's true or not though.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like every time I saw them, it was like, oh, did you guys actually do that like in the back of the school, or like was that a joke?
Like whenever you hear something about like something like that about a person, like you just see them walking around the school, you're just like, huh. Did they actually do that? Did they not? Like, what the heck is that going on with them?
Or like yeah, like that one girl that's really open about her relationship, and she's like, yeah, I sucked this dude dick here, and like you're just like, where? And you like pass by there, and you're like, here, like
I just scored into your mind about like this happened here.
I know there's this one girl and dude that this girl was giving some dude a hand job in middle class.
What? Really?
Yeah, and I was like, how do you do that? Like so casually, just like in the class, just jerking the dude's rod, just like, yep.
It's like those stories of like you find out some kid like jacked off in class.
Oh, I remember back in middle school, this one dude had a big ass boner in my class. And I remember one of my old friends, we're not friends anymore, but I guess one of my old companions, he was like, we used to do homework together a lot in that class. And I never, actually, that's the only math class I failed, but that's not the point of the story. But this dude, right, is really some cargo shorts on. And he was just like, he's saying, no, and my friend's like, hey, that dude got a boner. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, look at his fucking shorts, bro. And I just see this man packing a 6-inch rod glass. So what the fuck that shit was? That shit was so hard. And I throw an eraser at him, thinking he'll flinch. And all I see is this, it's just like the shorts just move, and I'm like, oh shit, and I start laughing, and and I would just start crying of laughter so bad because I was like, bro, this man has a boner in class. Like, how, why? Like, why here? Like, why would you do that? Like, it's so terrible. Like, oh, it was so bad. That's like the one story where I was like, Jesus Christ. Like, you get a boner in class. Like, you know, the stories like people like, yeah, I have a boner right now. And then like, you don't check, but you want to check because you want to know if it's true or not. And that was the one time where I finally saw a dude have a boner in like the middle of class. And I was like, this is fucking weird. But like this, there's that guy that rips a jewel in class or like rips his pen in class. You're just looking at me like, why? Why?
I remember being in auto shop and this dude stuck out a blunt. And actually I can't remember if it was a blunt or just a bag of weed. And because I remember them unrolling something,
Oh man.
and then like the auto shop teacher is about to like come and like to the front, so they had to like roll it back up real quick and like put it away, and you could kind of smell it. They were
Oh
just
man.
going, they're just waving their hand in the air trying to move around the
It's
set.
so bad. I remember the amount of drug deals that happened at school where it's like you could incriminate the entire school for the much shit that went down there.
Remember when there was a Xanax problem at the school and like people were
Oh my
overdosing?
god, yeah, people overdose on Xanax. I was
Remember during
so
International Day, the ambulance came because someone overdosed in the bathroom.
It was so bad, man. I remember one international day, there was a bunch of people just ripping like smoking mad weed in the bathrooms and shit. And I'm just like, why, man? Like everybody got to school real quick. Like, I'm really just ripping fucking blunts in here, like fuck, man. And like it was really fun. The Xanax problem was big though. Like that shit was big, big. There's people like I think 3 people overdosed once. I think like in one day, and I was like, how the fuck in one day do
Yeah,
you just
people were getting
overdose?
messed up on that.
And then like that, and pop pills was like considered uncool, and then they went to like drinking lean, and then like drinking was more big, and like then went like smoking weed and shit. Then people just started selling weed, and that was it. It got to I think it got to the point where everybody just started selling weed because they knew like high school was like the big place to sell weed, and it still is. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of us who sell weed in that school. Pretty
Yeah.
sure if I asked my cousin that still goes there, I'd be like, hey, how many people like sell weed in that school? You probably tell me like 15 people in like fucking middle school that sell weed. And I'm like, why? Like, why would you risk your education on selling weed in school?
It's a hustle.
Yeah, it may be a hustle, and I see you're like really good at it.
Yeah.
Maybe like you could be like that one dude. Oh my god, when there was one time, right? There was this dude I knew he sold weed, and he was in my first period back in junior year, and this one kid, stupid as fuck, right? It annoyed me to death, cause the dude sold weed, they sold drugs, he makes money, and we were gonna have a potluck, and the dude was like, hey, I'll come bring portals, I'll bring 6 boxes of portals, the big boxes full of bread for all of us, right? And the teacher's like, damn, that's pretty fucking expensive. How are you gonna afford all that? And then this dude, the stupid idiot kid, ends up going, oh, you don't ask where the money comes from. And everybody looks at him like, are you retarded? Like, why would you say that? It's so sus.
What's the thing you say?
She just looked at him like like even the teacher was like, really, nigga, like you really gonna burn out your homie like that right in front of him? She didn't question anything because she was chill. She was just like, like I don't care, like like I'm not gonna ask anything. But she was like, yeah, sure, bring some portals. And we did get that portals. I was very happy. We got portals that day too.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, it was so stupid. I'm like, bro, how the fuck are you gonna burn out the? He really said, "Don't ask where the money comes from," and I'm like, bro, it's so fucking sus. I think he asked me to. I remember I used to be able to jailbreak and like the phones and shit back when
Oh
like the
yeah.
iOS was really bad and you could just jailbreak anything. I remember the dude asked me to jailbreak his phone and to add like it used to be able to if you jailbreak your phone, it used to be a thing where you could just add a person like an automatic VPN, it would just stay there forever.
Oh
And
yeah.
I was like, and he was like, he put that to my phone. And I'm like, yeah, if I get a laptop, they'll allow me to do it. And like, whenever he asked me to do it, he's like, he paid me like $200 to jailbreak his phone and put that shit on there. And I was like, damn, I really should. Now I think about it, I really should have done it. And I never did because I was just like, nah. I'm like, I know you, but like, I don't have the time or like the shit to do it. But I could do it, but I don't want to. And I was sure he's like, damn, that's pretty fucking. Oh, there was at least 5 drug dealers at our school.
Yeah.
I think we knew. We are one of our friends. So
We knew one of them. I just didn't know the rest because I never. Oh, I didn't associate with like any of them.
it was just so funny finding out who saw it. And he was like, "Didn't I go to elementary with you?
Yeah.
Like, didn't I like write notes with you or some shit? You know, like, I did a project with you. Like, it's just so funny. Like meeting someone. He's like, yeah, I sold drugs. And it's just like, bro, I've known you for like years, and like you telling me now you started selling drugs, or like I just really want to meet the origin of why like how someone got into drugs. I know that's why Hector really wants to come on the podcast just to tell us all his drug stories, because he's like I've done a lot, and I'm just like I'm really curious to ask him why. You know, like
He said he wants to try every drug at least once.
yeah, it's like it's dangerous shit. But I mean, do you, man? Like you do whatever you want. And it was just like I just think it's so funny. Cause I'm like, bro, like how the fuck, like how I meet people like certain people, right, where they're like, yeah, you know, I snorted cocaine once, and I'm just like, when and how did you decide to fucking just snort cocaine? Like how and what? Like where did you go? Where you were just like, yeah, fuck it, you know, this is a good place to do it. Middle of the bathroom at a party, fuck it, you know, just snort cocaine here. But like the people that are like, yeah, you know, I did some of that good black tar, you know. I'm like, what? And they're so proud of it. They're like, yeah, I just injected myself with some black tar. I'm still on it, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong? What is wrong with you? Yeah, I met those really weird like addicts that start scratching up to like, yo, I'll give me $5. I'll give you some of my good shit. And I'm like, yo, for one, stop scratching at me. You're scaring me. Like, shit, get away. Like it's so fucking bad, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ, how do you fall down that hole? It's oh fuck. I'm just like yeah, like oh my, you want to see my sinuses? Like you can feel them throbbing through my skin. And it's like what? Oh, it's so bad. But you know, we're reaching that 1 hour mark right now. Oh, we did reach an hour mark. I think we're like
Yeah.
an hour and 10 right now.
So, well, a little more than an hour and 10 because we had the first 7 minutes
Oh
that
yeah,
it's in
we
a separate
we
file.
had to edit that. We had if it comes out really choppy, just know it's because we thought someone was dying.
It'll get really choppy at like around like the 7 to 8 minute mark.
Yeah, it would be like, and it would really like, it was probably, and this is like not bad like editing skill. It'll probably sound like it went from like one tape to another, like a little like TikTok video where it just kind of just abruptly ends.
We're telling them this at the end after they've heard it.
Yeah, that wow.
Okay, sorry for that weird choppiness, basically.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry for
Yeah.
that. Wow. We're
So
really
what to
stupid.
take out of this episode? Don't do drugs. Make sure not to lose your bonds with your friends, or
Don't be a simp.
yeah, don't be a simp or an incel. You know, just
Yeah.
do you. Stay away from black tar heroin.
Yeah. Stay away from black tar heroin.
Okay, see ya.
Uh,